Great, thank you. Look what was just announced in the news, was released by producer Jeremy. He's got a picture of a radar signature of some UAPs being, the USS Omaha being swarmed by UAPs. I'm going to assume they're dragons because that's what's going on. This is the West Coast. These dragons are everywhere. They're swarming our Navy. I've been saying that. They're swarming our Navy. And I'm going to show you a picture of the USS Omaha. But look at this picture. To me, it looks like these UAPs have a center with two appendages, which I think is a dragon with their plasma jets, just like you've seen on all my video. These are the wings. People are looking at plasma jets and they're saying, no, those are wings, Dr. Robert. Those are wings on a bug. So please reconsider the evidence here. I'd like to say I'm really impressed if the Navy's radar is that good, where they can snap pictures of these dragons and see images like this. This is very impressed. I'm very impressed with their radar technology. So again, and this information is going to be given to Congress next month in June in a new report. So Congress is trying to get to the bottom of this, all these UFOs. So I just want to point this out. And if you remember my videos from last year, the USS Gabriella came to Marina del Rey. And the same thing happened. So let me show you those pictures again of the USS Gabriella. So great. So here's an image of the Omaha LCS-12. And I just want to show you this compared to the Gabriella, which should be coming up right now. And the Gabriella was the one that was here in Marina del Rey, May of 2021. Obviously, they look identical because basically they are identical. This is I believe that LCS-10, and that's what was reported on Ship Finder. So if you're wondering, how did I know that was the Gabriella? There's an app called Ship Finder, just like Plane Finder, Vessel Finder. It's actually called Vessel Finder. So I just turned on Vessel Finder, and right there it says the Gabriella was parked right at my front door. It's crazy, right? That's a crazy concept. And let me show you some of the activities of what happened when the ship was here. Great, here's one of my previous videos. And by the way, before I forget, please remember to like, subscribe, or comment. I'd love to hear from you, positive or negative, doesn't matter. And my email is custodianfile@gmail. Custodianfile@gmail. I do encourage my viewers, if you find dragons, you record dragons, please send me the video. That's what's happening. That's what's going on now. I'm going to show you. But so when the Gabriella was here, they threw down a 1 mile chemtrail. Look at this, a 1 mile. It started to drip out of the sky. I'm assuming what that is, it's dripping some type of ions. That's the ship identification, but it's dripping aluminum ions or so, copper, who knows. The dragons fly through it and they get painted on radar. Very clever, ingenious. And the Gabriella got tagged many, many times. So the Omaha is big news, but nobody knows in history that the Gabriella was right here in Marina del Rey. I mean, go figure that. So it's kind of cool, kind of exciting. Maybe somebody will show us pictures of what happened that day on the Gabriella from the radar. We'll see in the future if that happens. All right, let's go to the next. Okay, here's a new picture. I just want to show you this real quick. The Coast Guard from Plane Finder circling off the coast of Malibu. So you know what's off the coast of Malibu is that underwater base. They're calling it a UFO underwater base. It's about 1 mile in diameter, completely flat structure. I'll show a picture of it, and anyone could go on Google Map. But it's a structure that's extremely out of place. I'm always looking on Plane Finder, and the Coast Guard is always circling right there. I mean, in all fairness, they must be very frustrated with these dragons coming in and out of the water right there. I share their frustration. But I just thought I'd show you a screenshot here. It's still current. These dragons are not leaving. Everything is still current. All right, let's go to the next. Okay, super. So I just want to remind everyone, because people are saying, what's going on? Why are these UAP dragons? Why are they here? Why are they here? Which is a legitimate question. Uh, but it's easy to forget. 1977, many of you know what this is. This is a Voyager. We launched 2 satellites into deep space, Voyager 1, Voyager 2. We launched Voyager 2 first, August of 1977. Basically, it said, we attached a note, gold plated. It said, hi, hello, we are the people of Earth. This is what we look like. This is what you can find on our planet. This is a map on how to find us. Shows the sun and the 3rd planet. And basically, that's an invitation. Please come and visit us. And so there's 2 of them out there. So in all fairness, if you're asking why are they here, it's because we sent them an invitation. And I think it's only polite. If you invite somebody to your birthday party, when they show up, I think it's unpolite that you kick them, tell them get lost. So I don't know if we should be telling these dragons get lost, because they have a legitimate invitation. Just want to put that out there. Also, at the same time, on the same timeline, astronomers recorded something called the WOW signal. Very unusual frequency came in, and it was at the same time this was launched. So is it a coincidence? I don't think so. I think it's connected to 2 extreme events in the timeline, 2 events happening on the same timeline. Check it out, the WOW signal. All right, let's go to the next. Super. Okay, so like I've asked, many of my viewers now, they're sending me videos, and look at this one from Australia. Amazing, brand new. She just sent it to me. And airliners. What do I always say? The easiest video to get, just jet airliners. If you're at an airport, this one looks like it's around 7,000 feet. That's where I get all my Dragon video, over the airspace of Culver City, California. You can do this. Go out, turn your camera landscape sideways, zoom in halfway. That's basically where you want to be. She's doing it perfect there. Record for 30 seconds. You look for a tiny dot. You'll think it's a bug. It's not a bug. It's a UAP Dragon flying at 2,000 miles an hour, no sonic boom. They're all over the world. These things are all over. It's just that we don't know why with Marina Del Rey. Why is Marina Del Rey infested? Maybe it has something to do with that underground base again in Malibu. It's logically probably the most correct answer. Okay, let's go to the next. Great, here's another dragon. One of my viewers found, sent me the picture. A lot of you have really good eyes. You're learning really quickly. I'm impressed how fast you're picking this up, how fast you're reformatting your consciousness to see these dragons. So I appreciate that. When you do find other videos like this, please send them to me, custodianfile@gmail.com. Super great. So yeah, so you can do the same thing. You can look at Apaches, Blackhawks, Osprey video on YouTube, and just look for dragons. Screenshot it, let me know, and build your library. This is amazing. Okay, let's go to the next. Okay, so the Ospreys are returning. They're returning here. Here he is. He's coming in from the east. Flying toward the Marina Del Rey, the Jetty Rocks. And he did not get tagged, to the best of my knowledge. He did not get tagged, but they're swarming Marina Del Rey. They probably have a bunch of radar equipment with some scientists inside, some technicians. So look at it's May 9th at 4:54, because he does return. He does return, I think, the next day. Or here it is, the previous day. So this is when they entered. The other one was when they were leaving. And when he was entering, does anyone know? Look at the tail. What is that, blue and yellow? Anybody know what that is? What that represents? I'm really not quite sure. I can only research so much stuff. But the Ospreys are here. They're looking. They're doing the best they can. They're doing a fantastic job. Again, my assumption is, I think the pilots are under the assumption they're looking for somebody with an Earth drone. Or this is an Earth-made vehicle. Maybe it is. Who knows? Who knows? There's some geniuses out there. But then again, 2,000 miles an hour, no sonic boom. And they're avoiding all the technology we have. That's a powerful statement. It says a lot. So I'll leave it at that. I'd like to hear from you. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment. Until the next video, stay safe. Thank you.